afternoon, madam.
Yeah, I'm sorry, officer.
Can I see your papers, please? Hello. Mummy in a bit of a hurry, was she? Step out of the car, madam! Step out of the vehicle now!
British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single rifle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
gbchraffles.com. Hello. Hello to everybody. Nice to see you. That's it. What I'm gonna do first of all, before I do anything else, is read out some guesses. So we'll just do that, and I'm just going to catch up with you. What did you think of the fish video? A little bit silly. What did you think of the fish video? A little bit of sillies. Oh, 3 thumbs downs. Well done. What was I looking at there? Go on there, go on there. And live chat. There we go. Right, made me want chips with them. Oh, poor fish. I noticed some of you that was in there was calling them koi. They're not koi, funny enough. They're just goldfish. They're all goldfish. There's a couple of what the black ones are called. Oh, they might come to me. But funny enough, they're not koi. So, hello one and all. Nice to see you. Lady Robbins is there. Dragon All Coins. Hello, Stevie boy. Stevie's there. Mark's British Coins is there. Jeffrey Brinkelow's there. All shared. All these people have shared, which is great because that'll bring a few more people in. Katie G's there. Kian Regan's there. Hello, Kian. Dennis Fitzpatrick is there. RJ and John White. Hello. And make sure you share, everybody who hasn't shared, in order to get your bonus should you win. What I'm going to do first and foremost is read out some guesses, if that's all right. So, whilst you all come in and share the stream, I'll just read out some guesses. Hello, Raftree. DB2 Hole, hello. So, guesses are, and I'll cross them out as I do them. So, Robert Barnes guesses 7,819 up to and including 7,936. Not correct. John White guesses 5,678 up to and including 5,794. John Warner guesses 1,194 up to and including 1,388, and all the guesses so far are not correct. Andy Babb guesses 6,666 up to and including 6,743, not correct. Ian Menham guesses 357 to 376 and 9,942 up to and including 9,960, not correct. Those of you that haven't shared, you've got a few minutes to share while I read these out. Keith Brayley guesses 5,936 up to and including 5,974, not correct. Greg Gorthorpe, guesses 7,235 up to and including 7,234. Not correct. People that have guesses to use. I'll read that out. First of all, I'll put it up to the screen. Those are the people that have still got guesses to have. And you can pause that and just have a good old read of it. But I'll read them out. Colin Heath, you've got 117. Calvin Lambert, you've got 78. Kieran Elms, you've got 117. Mick Smith, you've got 39. Tracy Murgatroyd, you've got 78. Kian Regan, who I know is watching, you've got 117. Katrina Elms, you've got 39. David Joins, you've got 156. Oliver Lambert Shaw, you've got 39. Jeffrey Brinklow, I know you're watching, you've got 78. Billy Tapsell, you've got 39. Those are the people that still have guesses to have. Ian, you said 7,235 to 7,234. Did I? Sorry. 35 plus 39 plus 474, that should have been 7,000, right, 7,235 up to and including 7,274, that should have been. That was Greg's, not correct. So, just message mine, he says, did you? 4,561 up to and including 4,677. That's Kian Regan, not correct. 4561 4677. Hello, Colin. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. You'll be on the YouTube wheels as of Wednesday. So that's Kian's. Where are we? Kian Regan, Kian Regan, Kian Regan. Right. So anybody else having their guesses? Let's have a little check. No. Cool. Okay, so those are the people that have still got guesses to have. And one more, I'll hold it up to the screen, but I don't need to do it another time, do I? Because you can just pause the last one. Okay, I have some paperwork here. That is people's memberships. So these people are not quite on yet. They will be this week at some point. I did catch up with a lot of wrapping and packing and posting. Not everybody. And I have got a load of free coins. Now, I did a video over the weekend, and you might think, what on earth are you playing at? I did a video over the weekend, Little Easter present, and it's a free coin, and you can choose an Ian Glenn wanted or a John and Casper. FC UK Cancer, standing up to cancer. So you can choose either of those two coins. You can't have both. You can have one or the other for free. And all you've got to do is use the code Easter 2021, Easter 2021. And you've got until the day after my birthday. So my birthday's on the 13th. You've got until the 14th. And so that's up for a week. And in order for you to use that and tell your friends, look, get a free coin. Get a free coin. Why not get a free coin? Now, what's the difference between, I'm going to just hold a couple of coins up and ask you, I had a bit of an issue with my stoma, so if I have to go, I'll go. But I think I might be able to stay to the end of the stream. Literally seconds before we started the stream, I've got a bit of a problem. Here's a genuine question for you. I tell you what, make it a little competition. Only bother entering this, you lot that are watching, if you want it. Right? If you don't want it and you think it's crap, don't bother. So what I've got is a crappy old t-shirt. Now I'm going to say it's a crappy old t-shirt, but it's simply because it's one that I had and I used to wear it to come on and do the streaming with. There's nothing special about it. It says Ian's Bandits on it. It's been washed I don't know how many times. There's nothing special about this shirt whatsoever. I'm not even going to bother signing it and pretend to maybe be all anal and think that my signature is worth a bob. Nothing, right? It's just that shirt with the Great British coin on. You could use it for doing the gardening in. You know what I mean? Anyway, the first person to answer the question correctly can have that shirt, and I'll put it in with their next parcel, right? Wait for the question. And the first person to answer it correctly can have the shirt. And like I say, it's not signed, nothing like that. I mean, if you wanted me to sign it, I suppose I would. I think I've got a pen, but other than that, I'm not even pretending that it's worth anything. So here's a question. So don't even bother joining in if you don't want it. You know what I mean? That makes sense, doesn't it? If you don't want it, don't join in. So I'm going to hold up 3 coins. I have a, which one did I pick here? I've picked a coronavirus coin. This is a TGBCH coin, right? You can't see it too well, but when I hold it up like that. But it's a TGBCH coin. There we go. Colour there, coronavirus, TGBCH on the other side. Okay, so that's a TGBCH coin. This is a change checker coin. Right? Bouncy Bancy. Excuse me. Bouncy Bancy. That happens to be a Christopher Robin, but it doesn't matter. Yes, you can't answer, Chris, because we already had this conversation and you do know the answer. And as you as well, we don't cheat, do we, Chris? So there we go. So that's that, right? And then the other coin I'm going to hold up is a Royal Mint coin. Put that in there. That which just happens to also be, oh, that what's that? That's a piglet. It doesn't matter. Ignore the design. The design makes no difference at all to the question. It's just TGBCH coin, a change checker coin, a Royal Mint coin, right? TGBCH coin shaped like a 50p. Royal Mint coin is a 50p. Change checker coin is a 50p. Now, I'm going to write the answer down. Which I've now written the answer down on the piece of paper that's got the guesses on, right? So my question is, here's the question. You can all enter, only if you want the crappy t-shirt, right? The question is, what is the difference between the Royal Mint coin, the change checker coin, and the TGBCH coin? Somebody tell me the difference. If you can tell me the difference and you get the question right, then you can have the shirt. Excuse me. And of course, if nobody answers the question, then I'm just going to take it that none of you want the t-shirt. Obviously. RJ Coin says the legal tender status. Anybody else? Lady Robbins says limited to 1,000. So Lady Robbins thinks that the answer to the question is the limitation on the number of coins that are made. And RJ Coins thinks that it's a legal tender status. Presumably, RJ, you're saying that my coin isn't legal tender, and that's the difference. Tell me if I've got your answer wrong there. Dragon Lord Coin says, Only one has a mintage of just 1,000. Interesting answers. Scott Donaldson says the packaging and robbing prices. I like it. Yes. DB2 Hull says you can't spend the TGBCH coins. Interesting. Mark's British Coin says uncirculated brilliant. I actually don't know. Are my coins uncirculated brilliant condition? I don't know. Maybe they are brilliant uncirculated. I don't know. RJ Coins gives me a thumbs up. So that's what he was saying, that there's a legal tender difference between the two coins. Scott D says, didn't see your coin. Oops. Have you not had a coin of mine? But yeah, I'll get your answer. Kian Regan says, one has no denomination. Okay, I'm going to set the cat amongst the pigeons now and say to you that every single one of you are wrong. Every single one of you are completely wrong. So I'm going to give you a clue. The difference, only one type will be bounced by a vending machine. Laugh out loud. The difference is a one-word answer. What is the difference between a TGBCH coin and a change checker coin and a Royal Mint coin? I only saw the RM and CC coin. Well, my coin is and I'll get this out. And I don't mind spending an extra few minutes doing this because I think this is important. And I think this is important to you people as collectors. That's my coin. Scott, you know, that's got a brilliance to it. Is that brilliant uncirculated? I don't know. And this is a colour one that I do. It's a one-word answer. Dragon Lord Coin says COA. Lady Robin says a token. DB2 Hull says it's the weight. Dragon Lord Coin says the cost. You can guess as many times as you want. Mark's British Coin says a token. Coiny McCoinface says it's the alloy. Every single one of you are wrong, according to the answer that I've written down on this piece of paper. One-word answer. I'm going to have to give you the answer. I didn't expect that. I thought one of you would easily get it. But you haven't actually got it. So this is going to be interesting. DB2 Hull says colour. Kian Regan says desirability. No, 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 no. Chris says clue starts with a P. A P. I've put the word I've got starts with an N. Availability. We probably mean the same thing, Chris, but the word I've written down starts with an N. Price, says Katie, so I'm going to have to give you clues, right? First letter is an N. First one to get this right. The second letter is a O. Novelty, says DB2 Hull, is not correct. The third letter is a T. Yes, I am, Chris. So far we have an N, an O, and a T. Come on, get thinking. That's the first three letters I've given you of the word. You got it, Mr. Donaldson. You have the correct answer. The correct answer is nothing. It may surprise you to learn that there is absolutely no difference between my coin and the Royal Mint coin and the change checker coin. Absolutely nothing. And I'll tell you why. You could even throw into that the fake Kew Gardens that you can buy on eBay, for example. Same. What's the difference? There is no difference. There's no difference because I think it was in 2008. I may have to check my, do a bit more research again to check it out, but you can all check it out. I think it was in 2008. I don't want the t-shirt, I was just playing along. Okay, the first person to say they want the t-shirt can have the t-shirt. So in 2008, I think it was, the Royal Mint decided that Brilliant Uncirculated was no longer legal tender. So the coin that you pay the Royal Mint £10 for and dealers £10 to £15 for in the packet is not legal tender. We went through all this when we gave away the Peter Rabbits, and I had to de-brilliance them all. They're not legal tender. Change checker coins, Brilliant Uncirculated, are not legal tender. I'll have the shirt, says Ian Menham. Thank you, Ian. What you get in a change checker packet with the Brilliant Uncirculated, it's not legal tender. What you get in a Royal Mint packet is not legal tender. And the reason that they did this is because it started off because of the crowns. Because a crown is 25p, and that was up until 1990. They kept making crowns, collectible crowns. And then in 1990, they changed them to £5 coins. And then you had circulated and uncirculated and Brilliant Uncirculated. You had two types, and but people never used the £5 coins, obviously, because they're too big and heavy. So in 2008, I think it was 2008, they made them illegal to use Brilliant Uncirculated coins. And they only make, since 2008, they only make Brilliant Uncirculated £5 coins, and they no longer make £5 coins circulated condition or uncirculated condition. They only make Brilliant Uncirculated Buncy Buncy. And the reason was because they did deals like £5 for £5. You've seen those deals. Give us 50p for 50p, give us £5 for £5. Well, you've got a lot of clued up people using their credit cards where they get air miles and points. So they were buying tens of thousands. I mean, some people were buying like £100,000 worth for one bloke, buying tens of thousands of pounds worth of these coins, Brilliant Uncirculated, at the cost £5 for £5. And then as soon as they get them through the post, the Royal Mint is paying the postage cost and all the rest of it. As soon as they get them through the post, they take them to the bank and cash them in because they don't want them. They just wanted the free air miles points that they could get. Spend £5 for £5, doesn't cost them any postage. So they get all the points, then cash them in for the £5 back, and you're left with a load of free points. Where people were getting holidays all over the world. And the Mint got the hump with that, and they said, no, we don't like this anymore. You've managed to pull one over on us when we're trying to pull one over on you. So we've written to all the banks and the post offices, you don't have to collect these coins anymore. You don't have to cash them in because they're no longer legal tender. And from that day onwards, all Brilliant Uncirculated coins are no longer legal tender. So you cannot, it's illegal to take the coin out of his packet and go and spend it. And we had that row, or that argument, if you like, or that debate when I was giving away the Peter Rabbits. And what I said was, well, I'm de-brilliancing them. I'm taking the Brilliant Uncirculated off. And once they're de-brillianced, all they are is a 50p. But it's against the law to spend a 50p. So therefore, it's no longer legal tender. It's not legal tender, just like my coin is not legal tender. So what you're paying the Royal Mint £10 for, and what you're paying Change Checker a £5 to £10 for, and what you're paying me £3.95 for, is nothing more than a token. That's it. It's a 50p shaped token. That's it. Anyway, I thought I would let you know that. And you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, Ian, stop droning on. But there you go. Right, so we'll do a giveaway then. Do a quick giveaway because I haven't done that. And there you go. You'll never guess that I guessed that number. Okay, so that will go to Ian Menham. 3, 2, 1, go. And remember, you get an extra £10 if you've shared the stream. Phil went straight in at number 50 because he thought I was going to make it 50 because of what I was saying. I nearly did, Phil, but I changed my mind. So I'm looking. I don't see it. There we go. I have it with Rafttree. Remember, it's as it is on my device. I haven't seen anybody before Rafttree get it. The number was 95. 395, I chose the 95. There it is, right in the middle of the screen. 95. And Rafttree is, oh, I haven't printed the thingy off. Or have I? Yes, I have. And I've got fresh double up choices. What's that? Paid double up choices revised. Throw that in the bin. Paid double up choices revised. Invoice. What's that one? Oh yeah, cool. Put that up there. I'll let you know which one do you think is the best selling coin of TGBCH? There's no prize, just a bit of a fun question while Chris is getting ready. What do you think is the single best selling coin out of all the TGBCH coins? Which coin do you think I sold the most of? Captain Tom says RJ. I survived, says Katie. Has Chris fallen asleep yet? No, he's still there, I think. Ian Glenn says Rafttree. Casper and John. Scumbag. We haven't got a coin that says scumbag. Not yet. But I have been thinking about it. No, actually, the bandits, says Phil. Actually, I'll tell you, the coin that is the biggest selling coin at the moment, the fastest selling coin, is Free Myanmar with a three-fingered salute. Free Myanmar. That is the fastest selling coin at the moment. And the reason that's the fastest selling coin is because somebody came along at the weekend and bought 50. So it's jumped right up in the first place. Found It Buried says hello to the Great British Coin Hunt. Hello, Found It Buried. Nice to see you. We have a little giveaway. And if you want to be part of the giveaway and you want the bonus, share the stream. First one up is the £20 note that ends 394. Pardon me. Jonathan Jennings. Next one is £25 cash. Not a lot of people wanted 25 quid cash. T-shirt, Ian Lennon. I've actually got a parcel going on for you, Ian, and I haven't done it yet. Oh, look at that. I won it. £25 cash. Can you Adam and Eve it? I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. Well, now that's an awkward one because I can't exactly put that up as an auction. And what would be the point? So we might as well donate the £25 cash to the food bank. So donate. So if you put down for the food bank, Katie, donate to food bank. I will do a special, like a one-off payment for that, and then I will see if I can't, without putting in my bank details or anything, see if I can't do a picture of that so I can show you guys that it has actually been paid. So yeah. Yeah, I'll do it to the food bank and then I will take a photograph of it, a screenshot of it, and show you that it's been paid. I think that's the fairest thing, don't you? Donate to the food bank. And because something like that has come up, I will say, because I know that there is like a million Danny Thomases out there, and I will say I have absolutely no control over that wheel whatsoever. And neither does Chris, apart from clicking the button. So the next one that we will be on will be 50p.tv. I think that's really cool. Fancy that happening. But then I'm going to stand a better chance of winning if there ain't that many people on the wheel. And with the raffle credit that some of you have had, I'm surprised you didn't buy a few more tickets. Colin Heath. Oh, it's a bit warm. I might have to take my jumper off. So that will be a stamp first day cover. First day cover stamp. Raftree, I've sent you your voucher because you're a 5, so that's 50 quid. Anybody can join in our giveaways, whether you support me financially or not, but quite naturally the people that support the most will get the most. Richard Brabbin, this is Brexit20.net. So even though you're not in often, found it buried, you can join in the giveaways, and you get it's a voucher, membership voucher, to get on these wheels, and it's a £10 voucher. If you've shared the stream, then you get a bonus, another tenner, that's 20, and then on top of that, it all depends on if you support us financially, then you get more. The tiers go up. If you don't, then you've got 20 quid. A change checker coin. What's the end men's sponsor? Where's the end men? Well, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Over there. Brilliant. There are two people that are supporters that I need to reach out to. Derek Clark, winsbrexit20.org. And the two people I need to reach out to are Northwest RC Club and CoinCube. Both of those people have won a prize. I have those prizes here, and I can't send them because I haven't got an address. I don't know who they are. So if CoinCube and our Northwest RC Club could get in touch, I will gladly send them a prize. And we have £25 raffle credit for Derek Clark, which he may swap. Begging my pardon. I have absolutely no control over that, so apologies. Next up, we have dinosaur50p.net. Did you all get an Easter egg yesterday? I got one. I ate a bit more of it than I should have. A bit naughty, really. But I keep trying to be good. It's hard, you know. Trying to eat healthy when you got issues and health problems and things like that. So you can't have this, you can't have that. You've got to stay away from cheese, stay away from chocolate, stay away from cream. Can't drink too much, stop smoking. Michael Bloxham. Michael Bloxham, well done. Now the swaps are super worth it, only to a small handful of people. It is the same people over and over and over again that are swapping for prizes that they prefer to have, that give themselves a bit of an advantage. Falkland set. And I realise that there may be people out there that sort of look at this and they think, oh, that's a bit unfair. Yeah, it's a bit unfair. It's the same people all the time that are taking advantage and giving themselves an advantage, and you know, that are having it off really, that are having it away and doing really well out of all of this with the swaps and one thing and another. And it is. And there's no denying that. You know, if somebody was in front of me complaining about that, going, oh, I'm not happy because, I'd be going, you're absolutely right. But you're forgetting one simple, single, important aspect of all of that. And that is that these people pay more than anybody else. Michelle Robbins. That's why they get to swap and swap for things that give them a bigger advantage, like raffle credit, and therefore if they've got loads of raffle credit, then they go over onto the raffle site and then they put it on there and try and give themselves an advantage for a gold coin or a silver coin or a whatever. It's simply because those people pay more than anybody else. The people that are on Patreon also pay more than anybody else with the gold members, because that's nearly 50 quid a month. And the people that have got a full Monty, they're paying £100 a month, each and every month. Oh, £100 raffle credit for Lady Robbins. And it is just business. Thanks, Mark. It's just business. It's good business. All in moderation should be fine. Denying yourself completely just gets you down and can do more harm. I know, but I was always a greedy pig, as it, you know, all my life. It's like, oh, if I like something, I like a lot of it. Do you know what I mean? I'm one of those people that could get hold of a golden syrup bottle and just get hold of a golden syrup tin. Even as a kid, I used to sneak into the kitchen and get a dessert spoon and put it in the golden syrup and you're on. And this is probably why I'm not very well. Kew Gardens, 50p.org, won by Richard Brabbin. So it is true. I have to concede. It is absolutely true that there are people that play this game that have a bigger advantage than other people. However, business is business. And I make no apologies for that because they pay more physical wonga than anybody else. And the more you pay to play, the more you're going to win. That goes without saying. It's like the YouTube. You pay $1.99, you're on the wheel twice. You pay $17.99, you're on the wheel 25 times. You know, those that pay the extra get an advantage. 5 times £1 coins. RJ Coins, correct. That's why as a diabetic I treat myself to a ½ kilo of chocolate per day. I was doing so well. I really was. You know, even the smoking I'm not doing perfect on. I'm having one smoke of an evening, which you may very well say, well, that's all right, Ian, that's not a lot. But, you know, inside I know that it's not right. I've got to be doing better. A lot of stress around. A lot of stress around. I have also put up a new listing this morning for masks. Mr. John White. Now, if you have a look, you'll see the photographs of the mask. The only thing I'm not happy with, to be absolutely honest with you, is the fact that they come in plastic packaging. I am hating all this plastic packaging. The more and more, the older I get, the more I dislike plastic packaging. Everywhere you go, you just got to look on the floor and you see bits of plastic. Anyway, I digress. So, we've had some masks made with somebody's help. Remember, I told you that I have somebody backing me, and they've been helping me out financially to do a couple of things. One of the things that they've helped me with is to get some masks. After having a chat, we thought it was a good idea. That's £25 raffle credit, which I believe, no, that's not John's double up. John's double up is £100 raffle credit. So that's, but he immediately becomes £30 worth of raffle credit for John, because he's a member of the team and they get an extra £5 just for being a member of the team. Next one up is paddleduck50p.org. So the masks, having a chat with somebody, was a good idea. And we've had some made, and they're priced at $3.95, including the postage, because their centres are large. So you're looking at £1, whatever they are. Pardon me. However, swap the Falklands for the raffle, says Mr. Bloxham. That's 25 quid's worth of raffle credit for you, sir. Yeah, so the masks are priced at $3.95. However, if you spend 25 quid, you get one for free. Key and Regan. Now, you might think, why would I want to go out with a mask that's got a logo of the Great British Coin Hunt on my mask, and it's discreet as well. It's not right in the front, it's just on the side. You can see if you have a look at the picture. You might think, why would I even bother to go out with a logo of the Great British Coin Hunt? And I'll tell you for why. It's a very subtle idea, but I think it's a very good idea. 10 Commonwealth, 10 times Commonwealth. And that is when you're standing there talking to somebody with that mask on, like a shopkeeper, which is where you all have to wear a mask when you go into a shop, right? Standing there chatting away to the shopkeeper, I've noticed that people now actually look at people's masks. They want to see what's on it. It's like looking at someone's t-shirt. They want to see what's on it. And they can see that there and they go, what's that you got there? What's this shaped like a 50p? And immediately now you've got a conversation opener. And you can now start talking to that person about collecting coins. You know, I collect coins. And you can talk to them about what they might have in the till for you to change up, you see? So, it's not as daft an idea as you might think. Richard Brabbin. And that Scumbag TV he's just won. That's Richard Brabbin. So it's a bit of a subtle way of getting a conversation starter going and talking about coins. You know, I saw, for example, if those of you that know Bungle, I saw a photograph of him on Facebook with his t-shirts. He's got some new t-shirts, and on his t-shirt, I think it says something like, warning, you know, I could start talking about coins at any moment, or something along those lines. And I thought, that's a really good idea too, because, you know, whoever's looking at that as you're talking to them, sheet of stamps, whoever's looking at that is going to go, what's that about? And then that gets him talking about coins. And anything that opens up a conversation about coins is what you want, isn't it? Because you're coin collectors. Some of my best finds have been in supermarkets as RJ Coins. You do get on a special referral wheel for prizes. Yeah, if you watch all the wheels, found it for buried. If you watch your wheels or if you've got time to stick with the show this afternoon, you'll see how it sort of works. People pay to get on these wheels. Once you're on the wheel, it's a bit like a raffle, a draw. You know, they come round and sell it to you when you're in the pub or whatever. And once you buy a ticket, once you buy an entry, you're on the wheel forever. You're on the wheel every week. So you only have to buy it once and you've got a chance of winning every week, every week, every week. And then we have some freebies. So now I'm going to do a freebie. You're allowed to enter, even though you probably don't support us financially in any way. That's fine. So the prize is £10 membership voucher, which helps you get on the wheel, i.e. £10 membership voucher is like a raffle ticket, winning £10 worth of raffle tickets in a way. So £10, if you shared this stream, then you'll get an extra £10 bonus. That's 20, and then it goes up depending on your level of sponsorship to us, up to a maximum of £100. So you'll see how it goes. The last winner, when I did one a little while ago, was run by Raftree, and he is a number 5 in his support level, so he won £50 membership voucher. Okay, hello, Lisa. So here we go. Everybody can join in. You're looking for a number between 0 and 100, and you can enter as many times as it allows you to. So you can go over and over and over and over again. Right? 3, 2, 1, go. You're looking for a number between 0 and 100. Everybody, including you, Lisa, and Found It Buried, can enter. If you end up winning, I'll explain to you what you do with your prize. Run your link on my live streams. That'd be cool. I don't know how to do that. Chris will have to be involved with that, but that's great. Thank you. What's the number? Oh, yeah. Enter as many times as you like, get as many different numbers as you like, and if you hit the right number, you win the prize. And it goes by whoever gets it first on my phone. I'm doing it. I'm looking on my phone. So whoever gets it first on my phone is the winner, regardless of where it might be on your phone. Because although we all look at it, it's not in the same place for all of us. Dun, 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 dun. Still haven't seen it yet. Just double check the number. No. Still not got it yet. And there we go. DB2 Hull is the first person I've seen with number 28. And there it is. There, number 28. That's the first one I've seen with number 28 at 15:51. Someone else may very well have done it, but that's the first person that I've seen do it. DB2 Hull is, let's just have a look, find out what level. DB2 Hull is a 5. That means that she's just won DB2 Hull £50 membership voucher. Now today's a Monday, so all of these wheels that you're looking at, and the next one that Chris is going to bring up is snowman50p.net. The name of, they're all raffles essentially, but their name is a domain name. So the next one up is snowman50p.net, and all the wheels today cost 25 quid to get on. So you buy one of those entries, one of those sections for 25 quid. And once you've got one, you're on that wheel. You've got it forever then. Every week on that same domain name. So what DB2 Hull has just won is a £50 membership voucher, which will, if she wanted to, buy her 2 memberships on any of the wheels today. And that's how you can get involved and end up winning a brand new gold coin. Andy Walton. And you can do that for absolutely free. Membership voucher price win for £50. And that is a sheet of coins for Andy Walton. A sheet of coins at the moment is 30 coins until I get my new sheets, and then it will be 24. Minimum spend 50. What you can spend it on. And what you can't spend it on. So with the masks, as I was saying, they're £3.95 each, including postage, or if you spend 25 quid, you can have one for free. David Reynolds. I've just sent that to you, DB2 Hull. have your voucher in WhatsApp. Next up is snowman50p.org. Andy Wharton won a sheet of coins. Oh, who won it? Set of £5. Hang on, I've got lost. Snowman50p.net was won by Andy Wharton, sheet of coins. Who just won this? And then the next one, snowman50p.org, set of £5. Who just won that? £5. Oh, David Reynolds, that's right. David Reynolds. Sorry, carry on, Chris. David Reynolds, it's because I'm doing two things at once. Getting the next voucher ready to give away. Okay. TGBCHraffle.com is this one. And Ian Menham's going to have this. First win for David for a bit. I think it was. I haven't seen his name for a little while. Ian Menham squeezed in there. Got two next to each other. Ian Menham. Ian Menham is a PayHip supporter, which means he has a permanent joker and therefore can swap a prize that he might win that he doesn't want. And if you want to look at the prizes that you can swap for, you can go over to ians.tv. Just type into the www.ians.tv, and that will show you the leaderboard, and at the bottom of the leaderboard it will show you what the prizes are that you can swap. Sheet of coins for Ian Menham. I think that's his yes it is. And then as a joker holder, a PayHip subscriber, you also get to pick one prize on the prize wheel that if you land on it at any time, you double it up. And Ian Menham's choice is a sheet of coins. So he gets a double up, so that's ×2. So well done, Mr. Menham. That's 2 sheets of coins for you. Next up, we have tgbch.tv. And if you want to join in with a good side of it and you can afford it, then I honestly suggest people do that. They get on PayHip. You want, preferably, you want gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and a minimum of £30 on PayHip. All of those together will cost you a total of £100 a month, 25 quid a week. Lorna Jones. And you can, if you don't have a YouTube account or don't want to do the signing up through Patreon and so on, but you still want to do it, you can speak to me direct, set up a standing order, and then I can just put you on the wheels. So, for example, if somebody wants to do a standing order to me for £100 a month, then they'll get a £30 PayHip, they'll get a gold membership on Patreon and a gold membership on YouTube. You don't have to do it through the sites. Sheet of stamps. Because I know not everybody wants to open an account on YouTube. They watch us but don't necessarily want to open an account. And that's fine because we can just do it on standing order. You can give me a standing order for 25 quid a week or a standing order for £100 a month, either or. Lorna will swap for credit, so that's £30 worth of raffle credit for Lorna. Kian Regan's going to pinch one. No, that goes to Kieran Elms. And we'll see what he's won. One thing I say is, if you want to try something out, suck it and see. If you don't like the taste, spit it out. Don't suck it again. So if you want to come in for a trial, come in for a trial. £100 a month puts you on all three and gives you massive opportunities. 10 Jules the 5th pennies. Next up, we've got tgbch.news. And there's a super wicked offer that's on until the end of the month. For that's in the adverts playlist, and that's for a spread across all of them. Really good offer. It's a couple of things I'm doing are a bit of a crowdfunding. A few crowdfunding ideas, a few, fundraising, money raising ideas to pay for the things that I need to pay for. Hello, Hulkus, Kian Regan. And you might think, well, why aren't you doing a crowdfunder for it then? And quite simply, the answer to that is I've had so many crowdfunders trashed that I haven't got the energy or the heart to go and do more crowdfunders and have them trashed again. So I do it on my own site where I can control things. So that's why I'm adding them on to the Great British Coin Hunt. There are some sick and twisted people out there that just love to cause damage. So I'm not giving them the opportunity. A change checker coin. If I keep it all in-house, do any crowdfunding ideas I might have or any ideas I might have, I can put them on the website. I can try them out with you guys. If they don't work, they don't work. But at least, if they don't work, I'd rather something not work than be taken away from me. You know what I mean? I think you do. Thanks, Mark. 30 people watching. Wouldn't it be great to get up to 50? Mick Smith. The Great British Coin Hunt.co.uk, that is. So I've talked about the masks, let you know about that. Let you know about the other coins. Oh yeah, then there's the idea of putting pets, pictures, or people on a coin. I'm going to put my dad on a coin, and I'm liking the way it's looking at the moment. And I've come up with a way in which you could put a loved one on a coin, or your pet on a coin, your bestie, or whatever. 20 random coins for Mick Smith. Now, next one up is WWF50p.net. Now, the way that I've done it at the moment is for a cost of 200 quid, you can put a loved one, a pet, whatever, on a coin as part of one of our series, either a pet series or ordinary people series. And they come with a COA. And for 200 quid, you'll get your picture as part of what we're doing, plus 50 coins. Now, you might think, well, that's all very well, but, I've got a loved one. I want to put them on a coin, but I don't want you making money out of it. That's fine. In which case, it will cost you a bit more. And in order to, because then I'm subsidising the cost of that by adding it to our collection. If you would prefer to just have a coin made and you want my help to help you get a coin made with whatever design you want on the back of that coin, I'm happy to do that, but it's going to cost more, especially if I have to go to them and say, look, I only want 300 of these, because you have to pay for the cost of the mould and blah, blah, blah. So they will cost more. But to keep it subsidised, you can get a family member or a pet on a coin for 200 quid and you'll get 50 coins if you allow us to use it as part of our series or promotion. 10 times old, nearly a silver there, 5p and 10p. That was nearly a silver coin. Look at that. Look how close you came to a silver. And a joker, just 2 away. Excuse me, fiddling. As I say, I've got a bit of an issue. And the masks are washable with a filter inside, removable filter. And they are washable, so you can wash them and use them again and wash them and use them again. Mr. Brabbin, that's a hat trick for you. And I've also found something else that I've been able to get is some t-shirts, some polo shirts. Really nice quality they look, really, really nice quality. And again, the same logo that you see on the mask is just going to be on the left breast. Just small and subtle. And I have some of those coming, 6 colours, 10 of each colour in large and 10 of each colour in extra large. Pre-1947 3D. I have some of those coming in large and some in extra large, and it's just a little logo just here. And they really are nice. Polo shirt, whichever colour it is, and then the inside lapel of it, where it opens at the neck, the inside lapel is sort of the same colour but a different colour. And like I say, they look quality to the point where I'd be quite happy to wear one walking down the street. And again, you know, subtle conversation opener. I did think about making it massive on the front of the shirt or the back of the shirt, but I tend to not like those myself. I think they look a little bit, well, they're not for me. I know they are for some people, but they're not for me. So these have just got a little bit there, a bit subtle. Okay, are we up for another giveaway? And remember, if you've shared the stream, you get a bonus, but you must have shared the stream. So if you haven't shared the stream, share it quickly now, and then join in. Right, so are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Katie in with number 13, thinking I'm choosing my birthday. Ha 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 ha. Hello Annette, nice to see you. And this also tells me who's watching during these giveaways, which is great. You had a little win, by the way, Annette. There's something coming out to you. I think you won a silver coin as well. There we go, Phil Corbett is the first one I've seen. Number 15, just there. Number 15. At 1610. Mr. Corbett. And Mr. Corbett is a 4. So that is Phil Corbett, and that is £40 because you are a 4. And then we're going to go on to the YouTube members. Now the YouTube members, if you pay $1.99 a month, it's all in 99s on YouTube. So if you pay $1.99 a month, you're on this wheel twice. If you pay $4.99 a month, you're on this wheel 5 times. So somebody signed up today. I've forgotten who it was now. However much you signed up for, you'll be on the wheel that many times. If you sign up for a gold membership or upgrade to a gold membership, which is $17.99 a month, you get a free spin of the wheel. You could win a gold coin just for signing up, and just the one, and you go on the wheel 25 times and you're in 24 draws a week for gold membership. I don't think that's too bad. That's less than £1 a draw. RJ Coins. And whatever you win is a double up. Who won this? Phil Corbett. It's 40. And whatever you win is a double up. So that's also worth telling you. It really is worth signing up to these gold things. So that's 2 Peter Pan coins, 2 times Peter Pan. If you're a gold member, you're in this wheel, which is the all members wheel. 25 times you're on this wheel, this one here. This is the all members wheel. You're on it 25 times. If you're a gold member, then you're on here 25 times, but then you're also on a gold members wheel. Which is this wheel here. This is all the gold members, all people paying $17.99 a month. And this wheel spins 12 times a month. The other wheel spins 12 times a month. So as a gold member, you're actually spinning 24 times a month as a double up. Phil, I've just sent that to you. £40 voucher. Michael Bloxham wins this one. Thanks, Phil. And if you're a PayHip member on the lowest PayHip is £30 a month, and then with that you also get a multiplication spin, so you get a spin of the wheel, and then you get the multiplier to see how many times you've won. For those of you that are new, you'll see that in a minute. Baker's dozen notes or coins times 2. So a baker's dozen is 13. So that's 2 prizes, Michael. It's the equivalent of 2 prizes if you're swapping. Or if you're keeping it, it's 26 coins, baker's dozen, or 26 notes. That's how that works. Next up, we've got Patreon, all members. For Patreon, and then all the links that you need for all of these, YouTube, Patreon, PayHip, they're all at ians.tv. So if the minimum on Patreon is $3 a month, and if you choose that one, you're on the wheel 3 times. The dearest one is 50, and for 50 quid a month or $50 a month, you'll get on this wheel 75 times. It is well worth having. Is that Mr. Brabbin again? It is. He's having a day today. Richard Brabbin. Super day for you today, Mr. Brabbin. And this one you've got, this is Patreon, this is 3 times whatever you win. So he's won a first day stamp. So that will be 3 of those. First day stamp cover thing. Times 3. Or 3 prizes if he wishes to swap. And anybody that holds a joker can swap. Who's the current joker holder, by the way? Do we know? Again, I've written it down and the piece of paper's disappeared. Someone has won a joker and I can't remember who it is. Is it Phil Sanderson? Maybe. This is the Patreon Gold Members Wheel. 50 quid a month or $50 a month. And you're on this wheel once for that. And this also comes with a wheel spin per month with the multiplier. Current joker is Mark Dando. Thank you, RJ. Robert Barnes. Well worth joining this one. And you get, you're on that one once. On the Gold Members Wheel once. But as a Gold member, again, like the YouTube, you're in 24 draws a month. Can't win it if you're not in it. $200-year-old coin at times 3. 3 of those. Swap the baker's dozen for raffle, please. So that will be Michael Brobson paint dozen. So that will be 50 quid's worth of raffle credit for you, Michael. £50 raffle credit. Chris Dyer. Now this is the Pay It All Members Wheel. And for Pay It comes with a permanent joker which allows you to swap. It's also a multiplication win. So first we find out what Chris has won. This is for the newbies. And then next we find out how many times he's won it. And you can win up to 13 times whatever you win. If you land on a gold, you get the gold plus, say you got 13, you get the gold plus 12 silvers, but you wouldn't get 13 golds. A sheet of coins for Chris, which he may very well swap. And this is the multiplication wheel, and we find out how many times he's going to win. Swap. So that'll be £30 worth of raffle credit. And because he's Gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and PayHip, he will get 3 extra points. So whatever it lands on, you add 3. None of these people have cancelled these subscriptions. That has to tell you something. 3 times plus 3 is 6. 6 times he wins 180 quid. Not bad. PayHip Gold members will coming up next. Nice and sunny out there now. And the full spread across one of everything, that'll be on till the end of the month. That's also a bit of a funding help for me. Get a couple more people on that, I will be highly delighted. And the money from that is going towards getting the rest of the coins made, because I'm getting 69 cities, remember? Coin for every city in the country. We're about halfway there. All the COAs are paid for, 75,000 of them, all paid for. Scott Donaldson. And if you are part of the investors group, there is an extra special deal on that spread. But that only goes through to the investors. If you consider yourself to be an investor and you want added to that email database, then contact me and let me know. Just text me the word investor and give me your email address and I will do the rest. Everybody is being personally vetted to get on that little database. £25 raffle credit for Scott Donaldson, which he actually gets £30 for raffle credit because he's a number 2 on PayHip and pays the 55. It's 30, 55, 95 and 150. The 150 is the kick-ass one. And he's a full Monty, so he adds 3 to whatever it is that it lands on. Ouch, man. 7, because he's YouTube Gold, so that's 1. Patreon Gold 2, and he's on PayHip, that's 3. So 3 points plus 7 is 10, and he gets £300 raffle credit, which you could get too. Anybody can get that. Boom is right, RJ. And any one of you could land on the same thing and get the same thing. People give themselves an advantage for a reason. It's an advantage. They do better. That's what advantage is all about. It means you do better. You make it better for yourself. And if you're on a lot of wheels, it makes sense to have that joker. John White, his turn. John White also swaps everything for £30 raffle credit. He chases those golds. Which reminds me, I must put another gold up. So we'll swap that for £30 of a raffle credit multiplied by John is also a full Monty. Gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and he's on Payhip. So whatever it lands on, we add 3 points. For that close to a 7. It's going to be a 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 threes are 18. That's £180 raffle credit for John. Well done. It's a small group of people that give themselves an advantage, which means that if you join that small group of people, not only do you also give yourself an advantage, but you give yourself a better advantage by joining in with them now until, say, in a year's time, there'll be 3 times as many people on this wheel. I imagine, I'm hoping. And you'll still have an advantage, but you're going to win less. Team members, this is Chris Dyer. And this is times 3. So whatever he wins is times 3. Do you know that video I put up with the fish earlier on? It's had about 70 or 90 views on it. Didn't expect that. But if you just fancy watching something a bit tranquil, Chris asked me to do it without the pond pump running. Next one I'll do it with the pond pump running and see what you like, what you prefer. 20 random coins, which he'll swap for raffle credit, if I know Chris. £30. Yep, straight away. So that'll be 90 quid. £90 of raffle credit for Chris. And time for a break. Everybody can join in. You're looking for a number between 0 and 100. 3, 2, 1, go. Dartford Tunnel, that's me yawning. The net's guessing numbers in the thousands. Yes, mate, so far so good. I haven't seen it yet. There we go, Lady Robbins. Lady Robbins with number 30. See that? Nobody's got number 30 before Lady Robbins. They may have it afterwards, but... And that is at 16:30. Lady Robbins, who is... Did you share it, Lady Robbins? Oops. There she is. Lady Robbins is a 2, so that is £20 worth of membership voucher. Next up, we come to the free-for-all wheel. This is the wheel that anybody can get on for free. All you need is the code, and you can get on the free-for-all 25, the free-for-all 39, and the free-for-all 100. That's a new winner, Gary Clark. Well done. Just sent that to you, Lady Robbins. One times non-released coin for Gary Clark. One times non-released coin. That can be any kind of non-released coin. Thank you, Colin. Just got another Patreon subscriber. Fantastic. This is the referrals wheel, which is also a ×3. Now, to get on this wheel, all you've got to do is refer someone. Yes, you can refer the wife, allow you to do that. You can do that once, obviously. They have to spend, and it's Mr. Donaldson, they have to spend £5 over at tgbchraffle.com and £25 at the Great British Coin Hunt. Once they've spent that, you text me. It's that simple. And you get on the wheel. There are people referring people, but because I've not been texted, it's not been done exactly as I've said, so you can't get on the wheel. You have to text me and say, hey, I referred so-and-so, they've spent, I can check it, find out that they have, stick you on the referral wheel. $10 USA coins, which he will swap for £30 for raffle credit, and it's a treble, so he gets 90 quid. Next up, we've got the Super Wheel members. So when you buy a £25 membership, you get 25 points. When you buy a £39 membership, you get 50 points. When you buy a £100 membership, you get 100 points. When you've got 1,963 points, you get a slot on this wheel. That's how it works. To find out how many points you've got, just go to ians.tv and look at the leaderboard. Your name will be there with the amount of points you've got. Michael Broxham. Ian, I will be sending you an email today. No worries. I've just sent you that voucher code by email, Lady Robbins. There's no message. It's just because I'm doing it while I'm doing this. Michael Bloxham, what are you going to win? What are you going to win? And he is on there, I believe. Yes, he is. So he can swap if he doesn't want what he wins. 15 times Isle of Man coins. You've got a week left to get your entries for the Kew Gardens gold. 15 of Man. So there's never been a better time to actually get a spread on all the wheels, and you can get that at an unbelievable steal. 50% off, you can get that for, and the amount of money that you spend, you get a 50% rebate back because if you've spent over 75 quid. And that's times 3, so that's 45 Isle of Man coins, unless you're swapping, Michael. He may very well tell us he's going to swap, but that'll be 45 Isle of Man coins. Next up, we've got the TGBCH newsletter wheel, which is also a multiplication wheel. Just give us a shout, Michael, if you're still watching and you want to swap that. That works out at 3 prizes. Eleanor Thomas. Well done, Eleanor. Now we see what you've won. We need a poo. Swap for raffle, he says. That's 90 quid for you then, Michael. One away from the silver bar, that was, apparently. And Eleanor doesn't have any extra points, so she gets whatever it lands on. And it's a 3, so she wins times 3 Winnie the Pooh. She nearly had 3 silver bars there. Talking of silver bars, there's a couple of silver bars. There's several silver bars up, priced at $79.95 for a 1 ounce silver bar. Plus, you get 40 quid's worth of membership voucher rebate on that. And it's limited edition 1 to 10. Some up there where it's a limited edition of just 10. And because the spend is over 75 quid, you get half of it back again, which is nearly 40 quid, just under. This is the raffle newsletter wheel, and we have Robert Barnes. Now you can buy more entries in this wheel, but you get a free one if you sign up to the newsletter. So these last 2 wheels, the raffle newsletter and the TGBCH newsletter, you get on there for free if you sign up to our newsletter, wherever you are in the world. That includes you, Mr. Buried. So that becomes a sheet of stamps times, we'll find out how many times he's won it. A sheet of stamps is 30. We'll find out how many times he's won it. And that's 3 times, so he gets 3 sheets of stamps, 90 stamps. And then we have 2 more spins, which is if you join PayHip, payhip.com/Ian, or go to Ian's TV and get the link from there. If you join PayHip at £30 a month, this is what you get. We have 1 spin for Katie Gibson and 1 spin for Robert Barnes. So you get to have your joker, etc., but you get this spin. This first spin is for Katie Gibson. This is your PayHip spin. And PayHip is where you get your permanent joker. Just misses a bunch coin, goes on to a sheet of coins. Sheet of coins. And we have a multiplication. Oh, look at that. Now, what is Katie gold on? Katie's got a PayHip, so that's 1. She hasn't got a gold there, but she has got a gold up there, so that's 2. So 2 plus 8 is 10. So that's 10 sheets of coins for Katie, unless she's swapping it. But if she's not swapping it, she gets 10 sheets of coins times 10. Well, bloody done, Katie. And that works out at 10 sheets of coins, or if you swap it for raffle credit, that's a massive 300 quid. If you swap it for membership credit, that works out at 3, 6, 9, 325 quid in membership credit. That was a really good spin, that was, Katie. Okay, next up we've got Mr. Barnes. So that was a really good win. Robert Barnes, set of 4 vintage prints. Multiplied by, and Robert Barnes is a full Monty, so whatever it lands on, he gets 3 points more. He's landed on a 5. And 3 is 8. So that's 8 sets of 4 vintage prints, which works out to 4 8, 32 times 8. So, wow. Robert Barnes, swap for membership, please. I can do that. Just on the vintage prints, yeah? So, 3 prizes equals £100. So that's 100, 200 to 6. That leaves you 2 left over, 250. So you get £250 membership credit, if you can put that on there, please, Katie. It's three prizes is swaps for £100 membership credit. If you just swap in 1 prize, it's £25 membership credit. That's how I do it. It's easy to work out. Just the print says it. Okay. So that's a £250 membership voucher for you. I will go upstairs, sort myself out with my little issue, and then I will come down and do the raffle credits and the membership credits afterwards. Okay, so we will have one final giveaway. So, write it down. Are we ready? Okay, everybody can join in. And we have 3, 2, 1, go. I'll have a chat. And we have a winner straight away, and it is Dennis Fitzpatrick. Dennis Fitzpatrick. There we go. Dennis Fitzpatrick. Number 25. Number 25. Dennis. Have I got your number in my phone? Patrick. Okay, so I will do this voucher for you, Dennis. That's it. We've come to the end of another exciting show. Get yourself a TGBCH mask, or better still, go on, buy a set of coins, spend 25 quid, get a free mask. Spend 75 quid or more, you'll get a free mask, and you will get 50% back in a membership voucher, and you can get on some more wheels. All right then, thanks very much. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks to Katie for taking the time to do all the writing down and send the list. Add that to Facebook as well, please, Katie, and the team chat. And thanks to Chris, as always, for being there and doing all the computer stuff. And if you fancy a bit of tranquility, you can have a look at my goldfish. All right then. Thanks very much. Lots of love to everybody. Have a great Easter. Bye for now.
You must be the Dutch guy.
what you won. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary. You get one free entry. Every single ride's will make